Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. This is your 21 card Gypsy Tarot love spread for December 2016 if you are a couple in a relationship. What I've decided to do is split the readings into two. These love readings will be, one will be for if you're single or casually dating. The other reading will be for if you are in a relationship. Now the singles are already done and they should already be on the channel. And now is the couples. Just to also let you guys know there's a guy or a woman or a guy called Alan Lyons who's uploading my videos. This is, I think it's called freebooting, where people steal your YouTube videos that you've put a lot of hard work into. If you've come to this channel and this person's uploaded this video onto their channel and you've come there and you're hearing this reading, Alan Lyons is not the person who has created these videos. They're stealing my videos and they're stealing it because they want to get you as a subscriber. Please, please, please do not subscribe to this channel. If you are already subscribed, unsubscribe. The correct channel to go to is Carol's Universe on YouTube, okay? Because I'm the person that creates these videos, all right? This person is a thief and they're stealing for their own monetary gain and also to get more subscribers. But trust me, these videos don't belong to Alan Lyons. I don't have any type of affiliation with Alan Lyons. I don't know who Alan Lyons is. So yeah. Okay, let's get on with your reading, Capricorn. Sun, Moon and Rising signs if you're in a couple. If you're in a couple, Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Capricorn? Sun, Moon and Rising signs for love. I only want to see love for Capricorn in the month of December 2016. Show me Capricorn in love. Only for those who are in relationships in this month, November. What will be coming in for December for those who are in relationships? Show me those who are in relationships. Show me those who are in relationships. What's going on? What's coming in for Capricorns who are in relationships in the month of December 2016? Show me. Okay, so I have shuffled the cards. I hope that you guys can see that. Let me just adjust this camera angle. So we're going to lay down the cards. Okay, so all of the cards are laid down here. I'm going to start turning over the mental and emotional state around your love lives if you're in a couple. Hermit. So, you know, we can see that the situation is based on the family, which is the Ten of Cups, and the High Priestess is the situation. So it's the crowning area. And when you get the High Priestess, this is often about things that need to be spoken about. They need to be revealed because it's a very passive card. For some of you guys, it might be that you're in a situation where there's a lot of spiritual awakening going on, because the High Priestess is a highly spiritual card, and so is the Hermit card. The Hermit represents when we're on a journey of spiritual enlightenment a lot of the time, which is what this Hermit means. Often it's when you're searching for something. The Hermit is the classic searcher, but the enlightenment is right in front of his face because he's holding a lamp. Okay, so he's using the lamp really to guide him on his journey in search of the answers. So some of you guys, mentally and emotionally, you might still be on a journey of enlightenment around your relationships in the month of December 2016. It's based on the family, because this is the foundation of why you're searching here. It's based on happiness, complete and utter emotional fulfillment is the Ten of Cups. So I feel that for some of you guys, if you're in a relationship, there's still a lot more to kind of resolve in terms of your relationships in the month of December 2016. For some of you guys, it might be that you've reached a new level of happiness, perhaps, with this Ten of Cups, and that's why you're here. You might be at the end of a journey here in terms of what you're searching for. You might have found exactly what what you've been looking for in a relationship if you are in one. But it's based on the situation being the High Priestess, because this card here plays out through the situation. This is what the basis, the foundation of the situation is, and this is what the situation is, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess often means to be passive, but it is a card about being highly intuitive as well. And that intuition, the High Priestess doesn't really play out. It takes other cards to show how that intuition plays out, which is why it's often seen as the card of revelation. So mentally and emotionally, it might be that some of you guys are seeking something within that relationship. You're seeking some further knowledge, some further depth to the relationship. It might be that you're on a journey mentally of evolvement, perhaps within your relationship, because it is based on the foundation card being the Ten of Cups, and that's complete and utter happiness. But the situation is the High Priestess. So for some of you guys, it might be that there's a little bit of a passive energy within your relationships, things that still need to be refilled, they need to be spoken about. It might be that you're feeling a little bit out on a limb for some of you guys if you're in relationships here, and there's something that needs some form of resolution to it. What's going on in your personal situation if you're in a couple? Well, it's crowned by the Seven of Swords, and that's not always the best card to get, because this card often means deceptions. And the Knight of Wands is the reason. So the Knight of Wands often shows up in a reading where this is somebody who is a little bit flighty, this is somebody who's never around, or this is somebody who comes and goes as they please. So we're going to have a look at what the actual situation is. It's the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, I feel, is saying for some of you guys who are in a couple over the Christmas period or going on from now, some of you guys might be a little bit trepidatious here. Because the Nine of Wands means to be cautious, it means to be suspicious. So I feel for some of you guys, there might be some suspicion going on in your relationships, okay? The root of the problem is the Knight of Wands. So if this is your partner, it might be somebody who's not always around. And the Seven of Swords plays out from that, in that that's the crowning area. That's the situation. That's how you're handling the situation. And that's the foundation card for it. So the Seven of Swords is the situation, and this is how you're kind of reacting to that situation by being cautious. So some of you guys might be feeling that there's some form of a deception going on in your relationships, hence the Knight of Wands being the basis of that, which is somebody who is kind of in and out, or they're not always around, or you're wondering where they are, and maybe that's why mentally you're doing a little bit of searching, you're doing a little bit of thinking about this, because it is based on your relationship, that Ten of Cups. But maybe with this High Priestess being the situation, what this is actually saying now is that there's something that's yet to be revealed. The High Priestess means secrets. It means things that are hidden. It's it's often attributed to the Moon card, which means that things need some form of resolution because there's a lack of clarity here. So within your relationships, for some of you Capricorns who are in a relationship in the month of December, going on from now into December, it might be that around your relationship there are things that need to be revealed. There's secrets, the things that are kind of closed off to you. It's based on your family, your relationship here with the Ten of Cups, and you're mentally and emotionally, you're doing a lot of thinking about this. You're doing a lot of searching, soul searching, possibly even spying maybe, because nobody really reads the Hermit as a spy, but it can be, because the Hermit is often seen as a lawyer, somebody who's trying to find something out. They're trying to find the light, they're trying to find information here, and that's because in your present situation, some of you guys might be a little bit suspicious, on your guard. Could be because somebody isn't always around, the Knight of Wands. And therefore, the situation for you guys, it might be that you're thinking, well, this is the crowning area. Also, what you're thinking, somebody's being a little bit deceitful here. What are your hopes and desires for love for those of you who are in relationships in the month of December 2016? Well, your hope is to work hard at your relationship because you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles means if I focus enough, if I work hard enough, if I, it might be your hopes are to repair the relationship. Maybe because it's based in the relationship seems to be falling down a bit. When you get the Tower card, there are things here that are falling apart. What you thought was once stable, you soon recognize is not stable. So it could be that you're working hard because the foundation of your relationship is, it seems to be falling apart with that Tower card. And the Strength card is the reason why you're working hard. So you're trying to keep something together here, I feel, with the Strength card. The Strength means two opposing forces coming together, working things through. It can be because of trust. You're determined to trust your partner, so therefore you're repairing, you're working hard on the relationship. It could be because you fear the Tower, the breakdown of the relationship. So your hopes are to work hard on the relationship, repair whatever needs repairing, because you might be fearing with that Tower card the breakdown of a relationship. So therefore with the Strength card, you're needing to keep things together. What are your expectations of your relationships? Well, the King of Cups. Well, you're expecting a good outcome, wishes to come true, happiness, coming together at this special time of year. It's based on the King of Cups energy, though, and the King of Cups energy is one of calmness, it's one of compassion, it's one of joint understanding. It's a lovely card when you get love because it means that you feel a certain amount of emotional awareness. So I feel that for some of you guys, even though you might have a little bit of a deceptive thoughts, or thoughts about, not deceptive thoughts, but thoughts that are saying, I wonder if my partner is cheating, your expectations will be, well, no, they're not, because the Nine of Cups says, we're happy. You're expecting a lot of happiness, wishes fulfilled, things coming true in your relationship, and it's based on your hopes to work hard, repair this relationship, because you're afraid of the breakdown or of a breakdown of a relationship. This Eight of Pentacles is crowned by the Strength card. So this is why we've got the Eight of Pentacles here, because you're determined, I feel, to keep things together. And therefore you're hoping that by working on the relationship, you can kind of repair it, because it might be that the foundation is the Tower. You feel that things are falling apart. So therefore what you're expecting is a happy outcome with that Nine of Cups. Because the King of Cups says, we're going to weather this thing. We're going to weather the storm. I trust this person. I know who this individual is. We share an understanding of who each other is. There's a lot of kind of emotional togetherness with this King of Cups. And what's the foundation of this? Because of the Lovers, because the relationship. I feel that you trust your relationship, but maybe because this person has been doing a lot of toing and froing, Capricorn, this might be putting you on high alert with that Nine of Wands, because you probably think this person is cheating, which is why you're doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of kind of, could be literally checking around on their Facebook page, Twitter, whatever it is, whatever social media that they're on, because there are things that you feel that are being hidden from you with that High Priestess, and it's based on the family. So therefore your hopes are, well, if I work hard enough to repair this relationship, because I trust my partner here, I can avert the Tower, the breakdown of this relationship, and I expect us to be happy. The Nine of Cups, it's Christmas. We'll come together with friends and family, and we're going to be happy as we always are, because we are based on the Lovers. We're together, we're soulmates. This is not going to happen. And also, this King of Cups, it's about emotional awareness. It's about trust. Keeping your head in a crisis. You'll overcome this thing. What are the hidden aspects of your relationships coming in that you don't know about? Well, we've got Judgment here, crowning the reading. The Four of Swords. And what's the Four of Swords based on? The Knight of Swords. Well, it might be that a partner is restless. The Knight of Swords is the basis for the hidden aspects. So in the hidden aspects, these are aspects that you're not really aware of, but may be showing up to you at some point. It might be that your partner is restless with that Knight of Swords energy there. That often means restlessness, which is why they might have been avoiding you with that Four of Swords, because of judgment. They need to make a judgment on the relationship. There might be some restlessness here with this card here. What's coming up in the immediate future for your relationships over Christmas? Well, it's a nice card, Six of Pentacles. But what's actually coming up? The Queen of Cups. That's a nice card. And what's that based on? Justice. And that's a lovely card here. Because justice is the card about things coming together. Whatever you put in, you get out. There's a lot of clearing that needs to be done as well. So I feel that the Justice card, when we look at this is about karmic clearing, so that you can kind of realign the relationship. So I feel that in the immediate future, there's going to be some healing that's done within your relationship with that Queen of Cups energy, because it's based on that Six of Pentacles, which is give and take. All right, so there's going to be, you'll receive presents and all the rest of it in the immediate future, because it is Christmas with that Six of Pentacles. But also for me, the Six of Pentacles kind of says, we're going to work together, because sixes are based on harmony and balance. You've got two sixes here, Justice and also the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, sorry. So what I feel this is saying is that you're going to be working through some issues in the month of December 2016. Going to be a lot of clearing going on so that you can achieve this justice here within the foundation of the reading. And this will come through, and this is why you have the healing coming in. Okay, shared emotional matters happening for you and your partner, Capricorn, in the month of December 2016. Because I feel that you're going to be working through your issues. Okay, it's going to be give and take, and things might be a little bit up and down here. But the clearing is happening with the Justice card. A lot of things that need to be cleansed in terms of your relationship in order to restore balance with the Justice card. And through that, it's working out with the energy in the situation position that things are going to be a little bit give and take. But you will work towards achieving healing with your partner. And what's the outcome? Well, the Two of Swords, the overall outcome. The Wheel of Fortune. And what's this based on? The Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is where you look at the growth or the potential for growth within the relationship. It's the card where you're looking realistically. You're taking account for what it is that you have and what you're going to do moving forward with it. Okay, so I feel that there's going to be clearing here in the immediate future. And that will come through the energies in the situation position of saying, give and take, we need to work together. And this will manifest as the Queen of Cups energy, in that there's going to be healing that you're going to start to do within the relationship with that Queen of Cups. So therefore, in the immediate future is the Wheel of Fortune. Could be a change for the better here, but it's ruled by the Two of Swords, and that's the only problem. The Two of Swords is head over heart more than anything. Okay, so I don't feel that this is a change for the better. I feel that things could go either way with your relationship. Things might still be up and down, because that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's the unexpected. It's where 1 minute something might seem this way and 1 minute something might seem that way. So there's still a little bit of up and down energy here, because it's based in that Page of Pentacles, and the root of the overall outcome is the Page of Pentacles, where you're needing to take account of what you have and how you move forward with it. You're needing to take a really good look, a realistic look at the relationship with that Page of Pentacles energy. And that's playing through to the Two of Swords, being in two minds. And that's why it's manifesting as the Wheel of Fortune. Things being a little bit up and down within the relationship over the Christmas period, potentially. Let's go through the reading again, Capricorn, for those of you who are in a couple. Mental and emotional, it's rooted in your happiness, emotional fulfillment, the family, your relationship, how far you've come. But it's playing through to the High Priestess card. And this is also the card that says ending of cycles. Okay, so it's almost like mentally and emotionally what the basis of your mental and emotional state is. Reading this card, we can't just say it's on the family. Tens often represent changes that are taking place. So I feel that mentally and emotionally, you feel that changes are taking place with that Ten of Pentacles, because this is the foundation, this is the root of the issue. And the root of the issue usually plays through to what the situation occurs as. And this is how it's manifesting itself out, the middle section. So the root of the issue is ending of cycles with that Ten of Cups. Changes within the relationship, I feel, happening in the month of December 2016. And it's manifesting its way through the High Priestess. So the situation is based on things that are not being spoken about, or things that have yet to be revealed, or secrets being hidden, or things that are not really being resolved. Okay, so even though we've got the Ten of Cups here as being the root, and we could say, some people say, well, this is happiness. You only have to look at the rest of the spread and say it's not all about that. This is mentally and emotionally, you're doing a lot of thinking about the family, your home, your relationship, what you've built up with your partner. But it's manifesting through to the high priestess in the situation position, which says things are being held back. Things are not being spoken about within the family. There's certain things that need to be resolved, and which is why mentally and emotionally you're on a search to find the truth with that Hermit card. You're on a search to find enlightenment and what's actually happening within your relationship. Because in your present situation, you are on your guard here. It seems to be the root of it is the Knight of Wands. Somebody who's possibly not always around. Somebody who's kind of in and out, if that makes any sense to you. This might be... Knight of Wands can be an ingenuous, for me, an ingenuous energy. Because this person likes to depart but never arrive. So, you don't have to just be married. It can be that, your partner says, we'll go out for dinner tonight, and they don't show. Or I'm working late, or that type of thing. And therefore, this Knight of Wands here could be that you're dealing with a fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius potentially, but it's working its way through to the crowning area of the Seven of Swords. So some of you guys might be thinking this person's being a little bit deceptive because they're not always around. And therefore, it's manifesting itself out in terms of your present situation of some of you guys being a little bit suspicious and on your guard with that Nine of Wands. What you're hoping for, well, it's rooted in the Tower. And the Tower really here is the fear that says, I'm fearing that there's a breakdown within this relationship, that there's a potential split, or there's something unpleasant that might happen with this Tower card. So therefore, how this manifests its way out is by keeping things together. Because the Tower and Strength are two very different cards. The Tower is where things erupt, there's major shifts happening here, and the Strength card is where we're keeping things together. So I feel that through this energy here, it is the need to keep things together, and how this manifests out is by you guys working harder at your relationships. Because what your expectations are, well, it's rooted in the Lovers. You have a soulmate. You have somebody there that you very much love, you're very much attracted to. And it's working its way out in terms of the situation is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups says, I deal with anything. Even if I fear something, I don't show it. I hold my head in a crisis. And I don't speak about it. I'll just be okay with it. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to scream. I'm not really going to ask questions. A lot of this stuff is probably going to be going on internally inside of you, and you're not really going to be questioning your partner over anything. You're just going to be kind of with the King of Cups. King of Cups puts up with a lot of stuff. This is why he's often considered a king that doesn't really... He feels things very deeply. But because he's a master, he masters his emotions, but he doesn't often show them. So this is why he's a King of Cups. So your expectations, they're rooted in the Lovers. You're a part of... The other person makes you feel whole. Your soulmates, you're together. There's a strong bond between you and your partner. And it's manifesting its way out in your expectations of, you know what, I'm not going to do anything about this situation. I'm just going to weather the storm. It's Christmas and it's fine. And it's manifesting its way in terms of the actions of what you expect the Nine of Cups. You're just going to have happiness. Good time over Christmas with your partner. There's not going to be any worries here at all because you're concealing them with the King of Cups here. What you're not seeing, well, it's rooted in the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords says somebody might be feeling a little bit restless here, and this will be the partner. Okay? And it's manifesting its way out through in judgment. And judgment means change. So if this person, the root of the issue in the hidden factors is that the partner is feeling restless, it works its way out through in terms of the situation for what you're not seeing just yet in judgment. Somebody needs to make a big decision. But how it works is that it manifests its way through silence with that Four of Swords. Somebody's contemplating something here. So it might be that the partner is contemplating something. Could be that they're feeling restless and this is something that you're not seeing. What's coming in? Well, it's rooted in justice. And this is alignment and working your way through issues in order to achieve balance, calm, harmony within the relationship. It will work its way through in terms of the relationship being give and take, up and down. But how it should manifest itself in the immediate future is by the both of you trying to achieve some form of common ground with that Queen of Cups energy, some sort of healing through the difficulties. It could also say with justice, justice will be done. A decision will be made here. And it will work its way through the Six of Pentacles energy, where you'll decide to kind of work together on the relationship. And this can manifest itself, I believe, through the Queen of Cups energy, which said, you know what, we'll just try and heal whatever rifts we've got here. Whatever my partner is unhappy with or I'm unhappy with, we'll talk about it and we'll try and create some form of healing. In the overall outcome area for you Capricorns who are in a relationship in the month of December, it shows the root issue for the overall outcome being the Page of Pentacles. And this means to look at things in a very serious way, to look at things realistically. And it will manifest its way through the Two of Swords. So this is going to give you very much food for thought, with that Page of Pentacles here being the foundation of the overall outcome. That you're going to be looking at things in a very realistic manner, taking responsibility, which is what the Page of Pentacles often is, speculating on the relationship. And it will give you food for thought, because it will work its way through in terms of the situation being the Two of Swords, being in two minds, possibly even suppressing how you truly feel and just going with the flow. And therefore it manifests its way through the Wheel of Fortune. Things could go one way or the other in terms of your relationship. Alright, I feel that I see people working very much on their relationships in the month of December, but there's a little bit of tricky situations going on here. A little bit of distrust because the partner doesn't seem to be around as much, and you're wondering why they're not. And I feel for some of you guys, you're going to be a little bit suspicious that this partner is not being honest. So what you'll do is you will just kind of leave it, not say anything, and just work with the happiness of Christmas coming up. But by the end of Christmas, it's again going back to, because we're coming into the new year, looking at things realistically in terms of your relationship. And that's going to bring up a lot of uncomfortable energy, because we've got the Two of Swords being your situation, and this being the reason for the situation, the Page of Pentacles. And therefore, this is what manifests as a result of everything, the Wheel of Fortune. Things can go either way, because there is a certain uncertainty that I feel that's going to be happening around some of you couples in the month of December, in terms of your relationships. Okay, Capricorn, that is your reading, your love reading for the month of December 2016. Sorry if it's not what you want to hear, but I am always a very realistic reader. That's just how I am. Yeah, so join me on your general reading for the month of December 2016. This is simply for couples. If you are not in a couple and you're single or casually dating, check out that video because it's next door. And speak to you guys soon. Take care.